Actually, let's switch to normal glasses, that way you can see what I look like. My name is Simon Baker, and I'm in the running for President of the Students' Union at the University of Bolton. It's up to you if you take my word for it, because you know what they say, Simon says. The University of Bolton, if I say so myself, is a fantastic place to study. I mean, I came out with a 2-1 in my Bachelor of Science degree in motorsport technology, for example, and I'm, at the time of recording, embarking on a Master of Science in Engineering Management. But what can I bring to the Student Union and through it, the university? Well, let me put it this way. When I was telling friends and family of mine where I was going to study back in 2017, so about 4 years ago, they were initially of the impression, where? I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? However, under a presidency of the Student Union by me, my aim is to increase the spread of knowledge and awareness of the university outside of the boundaries of Greater Manchester. Next, I feel I need to talk about the elephant that's still in the room. No, all seriousness, COVID. It's had an undoubtedly enormous impact on all of us that are at the university. While credit does indeed go to those at the university who are endeavouring to restore lectures in person, it's still not quite the same as actually being in lectures and having lectures face to face with your lecturers for the degree that you're studying. Under my presidency, if you elect me, I aim to ensure that nobody is disadvantaged through this unbelievably difficult time. Continuing the work by the incumbent student president, Ange Sasteva. Whether you were an outsider to Greater Manchester like me, or if you were lucky enough to be born and bred in Greater Manchester for that matter, lucky you, I aim to represent all of you. I will not just be friendly face, but I'll also put into practice experience I've had in a work environment, because before I started university I was a voice for my colleagues, moderating between them and management. I was there to raise concerns that they had about the job they were doing, and I feel that my experience can rub off in the role of student president. Yes, it is true that in life sometimes the gradient can appear very steep, but with a friendly face and someone who can provide impartial, constructive feedback like me, I will be a student president who will endeavour to help you get the best out of your potential. Do you remember I mentioned earlier about wanting to increase the profile of the University of Bolton on a national scale. But what if I said that under my student union presidency we can kill two birds with one stone? In an effort to engage those who have useless knowledge, or would have considered useless knowledge, like my knowledge of motorsport, for example. Like, for example, knowing what time zone you go into from China to Afghanistan, for example. Side note, it's UTC plus 4.5 from UTC plus 8, but I digress. If I was to tell you that, coupled with a competitive spirit, if we endeavour to get the university onto University Challenge, that will be one small way of increasing the awareness of the University of Bolton on a national level, and more than just the confines of Greater Manchester. And like I said earlier, if you want to take my word for it, that's fine. And if you want to spread the word as well, Simon says.